Good morning. I'm Ari Waldman, legal editor at Towleroad. While we're all eagerly waiting word from the court on DOMA and Prop 8, and rest assured, if those opinions come down today, we will bring them to you as soon as possible, I wanted to take a few moments to discuss with you the impact on the LGBT community of some of the decisions that the court handed down yesterday, specifically 2 employment discrimination cases and 1 affirmative action case. In the employment discrimination case, the conservatives got together to limit who we can sue if we are victims of discrimination in the workplace. In the affirmative action case, while many in the mainstream media are calling it a punt because the court did not actually address the underlying issue, the court did clarify an element of law, what we call strict scrutiny, and made it nearly impossible for any race-based affirmative action program to succeed in the future. So what does this have to do with the LGBT community? Well, taken together, these cases are talking about what the court thinks of the state of equality in this country, and also what the role of the federal courts are in enforcing that equality. What the court is saying, by limiting who we can sue when we're victims of discrimination, and by limiting what schools can do to ameliorate the effects of institutional discrimination, the court is saying that the federal courts are not going to be as hospitable to us when we're seeking redress for discrimination and when we're seeking to enforce equality norms. It used to be the case, as with the case of the African American civil rights movement and the sexual liberation movement, it used to be the case that we would automatically go to the federal courts to seek redress, automatically go to a liberal bench to seek liberalization of staid conservative laws. But what the court's conservatives are saying is that's no longer the case. The federal courts are going to be tough to get into, and it's going to be tough to win discrimination cases once we get there. That doesn't bode well for a gay rights litigation strategy that is based on enforcing equality norms through the federal courts. But that is why our movement is multi-pronged. That's why we have people working in the states for marriage. That's why we have lawyers working in the federal and state courts for all protections and all the rights that we deserve. So don't despair. Even though the conservatives won the day yesterday, they may not win the day today. And we hope that they don't as we hear about DOMA, Prop 8, and the Voting Rights Act. Stay tuned to Towleroad for the next couple of days, and we will bring you summary and analysis of all the major Supreme Court decisions coming down. Happy Pride.